In Jesus' name I pray. Luke chapter 1. I read from verse 26. Luke chapter 1 from verse 26. And in the 6th month, which is the month we talk about joy. And in the 6th month, the angel Gabriel, angel of good, and a lot this month. 1 is the number of man. 2, it is a month filled with glad tidings. 4, it is that month. It is the month that the glad tidings will lead to man's salvation, deliverance, freedom, dominion. In this month, the glad tidings that lead to this was brought to man, announcing to man that the years of man's captivity is over. And I want to announce to you this morning, I may not know what has trapped you down. I may not know the family background, where you're coming from. I may not know those things pursuing you and determine you go nowhere as long as they are concerned. I may not know the covenant working against you. I may not know the sacrifice someone has made against you. I may not know the conspiracies. I know, and that is sure, is this meeting, June for joy, we end your captivity. In this month, June, heaven began to unfold their plans to mankind that will lead to reunion between heaven and earth. They have been in enemy for a longer period. It is in this month that heaven sent that angel of good news. I love to call Gabriel like that, because Gabriel does not bring any bad news. Wherever you see Gabriel, as I'm talking, look at him, we're hovering outside there. Wherever you see Gabriel, you see good news. Look at him outside with what heaven has given unto him to come and deliver to us. The angel of good news was sent to mankind and to tell man the weight of joy that man is about to experience. Man calculation is too little to be able to tell the weight of what this vigil does in your life and that of your family. This month of June brought that glad tidings that man is about to return back to his maker, so that he will be built. Angel came to man with a kind of salutation that man had never known since the calamity that befell him anymore. This is the month of joy. There's no reason for that anymore. This is the month of divine visitation. There's no reason for that anymore. This is the month of glad tidings. There's no reason for that anymore. This is the month when Angel Gabriel will be sent personally to your life. Fear not. Fear not. Favor and loving kindness he has found in the sight of God. Man indeed have found spontaneous, absolute favor and loving kindness with his maker. The month of June is a month of joy that will produce something that man will tag impossible. When you read this account complete, you discover men in their wisdom and knowledge tag what happened here impossible. It had never happened after this, that a woman conceived without any contact, physical contact, this month, that those who wear rags will exchange their rags with a garment of royalty. This is the month when the entire earth was made to know that with God, nothing to hear. To that delay in childbearing. This month, we go away with that sickness, that disease, or whatever kind that has been harassing your life. June for joy. How can you produce joy in your life, in your family, in your life, in your family, in your life, in your family? That individual tag upon you of rejection is over right away. The month of joy, this June for joy of this year, is not only for selected few, but for all who are ready for God to receive that which God will give unto them today. That's why be cautious. Don't sleep. Be cautious. Don't sleep. This month of June, we usher you into that unspeakable joy, filled with glory that heaven. After this vigil, there's somebody here. Heaven will give you a special name. People will seek for that name. Someone here, after this vigil, you become a tree with precious fruits. People will always cluster around you because of the fruit that comes out of you. The cloud is loaded and it must be discharged. Where they are carrying plates that is to be used for the celebration I just talked about. You're bringing out the plate from the family, from the room, to serve people what people needed. I see a family here right now where the giant standing in front of that family is out of the way. And I want to tell the giant, you're not going scot-free, you are dead. A family here, that this particular sacrifice is stopped your grandfather from getting to where he's supposed to get to. He stopped your father from getting to where he's supposed to get to. He stopped your uncle you from getting to where you're supposed to get to. And that sacrifice is raising its ugly head over you. But today, that sacrifice is burnt. I take that sacrifice out of your way in the name of Jesus. A supposed great family, but nothing to be nothing to write home about. But right now, I travel behind. Whatever your grandfather, your father, and members of the family were not able to achieve, I double them for you. Take! Adema saluda. This person, the palm of your victory, have delayed in the forest, and the palm is showing me and saying, sir, I am tired of remaining here. It is time for me to fly about over the life of this individual. I call that palm of victory, I drop in your palm. Jeune for joie.